here we are, looking at Conan Exiles, Age of Heroes. We're going back to the well. I'm joined with my long-time playing partner, Grotshot. And, yeah. You got any predictions for this age?
Oh, God. more pay to win, bizarre things, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what culture they put in. The last one they did kind of a Spanish culture with the, I think it was the Zingarans, but I'm thinking maybe like Babylonians with handbags or something. You know?
I don't think I even saw that last one. I've not looked at it.
Yeah, that was the last battle pass. I found it pretty disappointing since like Age of Sorcery, to be honest. I think that's the last decent one.
The DLC packs, the DLC pack where it was at. It was like what like £8 or something. You got the building pieces, few nice weapons.
Yeah,
I really missed those days of Conan.
Thinking back to like the Pictish ones, like that was so good. That one.
Yeah,
there are a lot of good ones, but yeah. Anyway, should we get started then and see what we see? And looking at this, I have no idea what's going on. They look to be in the jungle. There's a Lemurian ruins. That's probably a new DLC dog or something. Don't know what's with the little spiders. Or a Khitan sorcerer. But, yeah, let's dive into it. So stream should be starting any second. As long as they haven't messed that up.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? It has been a...
So this is coming through a bit too strong.
We got to be facing
these two again.
Yeah, usual suspects. He's all right.
My name is Dennis. Oh, this is Dennis. We got Nicole on the decks.
Dennis is a little funny, let's say.
We have one new person. They won't be joining us on video, but they're joining
it's all his fault. You can see it in his eyes. You can see the guilt in his eyes.
Conan Exiles. That's
suffering. There's suffering. A lot of suffering there.
Welcome in chat. Thank you.
It's unfortunate.
And yeah, today's going to be a very exciting day. We hope and are certain that you'll be excited about at least one thing that we'll be talking about today.
Oh, something to be excited about. That's new.
Okay.
Are they going to get me to 9,000 hours?
Lots to talk about today. Where do we start? Okay. So to set some expectations for today, so this will be a like live preview of a couple of the new features that'll be coming all y'all's way in the next age, which, as you may know by now, is Age of Heroes. So we'll be going over new, both of those features.
You think there'll be more combat changes that no one asked for?
Showcase some new
whole new combat system.
And then answer any questions that you might have, and then maybe we'll talk.
They've replaced stamina with mana. Oh, he's playing with a controller.
Topics.
I just noticed that.
Here will be what's coming in chapter 1 of the Age of.
I mean, I suppose maybe they find it easier to broadcast and control, but
a little bit ahead of I don't want to get too far ahead. Of course, like this is just like the first installment of the new age, and so like there will be continuous like expansions upon these new features.
Okay, so the features aren't ready.
Do we have anything else that we wanted to go over before we start? So, so this will be a live preview of the new features. Excuse me. So we'll be going through the new features, allowing for some questions from chat. But we can't get too.
Those will be very sanctioned questions from chat.
Lots of.
Like sanitized, because I've already seen people in the Legion Discord that have been banned from the chat, from this live stream.
Does not surprise me.
I'll see. We'll get there. Okay, so sorry, I'm a little getting my nerves shaken out because it's like, this is fun. This is good. Okay, so let's.
It'll be fun if you fix the game.
Okay.
Oh, here comes the DLC stuff, the fancy stuff.
Oh wow!
So
I don't think I was far off. That kind of looks Babylonian to me.
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna move my microphone.
Got some thick pillars, pagoda stuff.
Still? Oh, sorry about that. All right.
Some low-res bamboo walls. I can't tell.
Where are we right now? So this is, of course, our illustrious
pre-release gameplay subject to change.
Constructed a massive sprawling base using.
Oh yeah, you'll get banned for that base.
Of course, no. Also, disclaimer: this is still pre-release footage, so there's
Look at the thralls walking problematically to the chairs.
Don't look at that. Just move the camera away.
That's the tavern system fully implemented. Yeah.
bonus. Ooh, is this a cook? A cook. That's
Oh, so they got some cook animations now.
what's going on here. So, one of the first main feature that we are introducing with Age of Heroes, we are calling living settlements. And so this new
Living
feature
settlements.
is intended to breathe new life into your settlements and your bases. The feature is comprised of a major rework of all like worker type thralls. As you may know, there's like two main archetypes.
Why?
One being like combatants and the other being workers.
It's just for RPs, isn't it?
But the problem is this is going to expand base sizes, and then they're going to ban people for bases being too big. It's like when they expanded the workstations.
Yeah, toil into eternity, and only ever having coursed threads, right? Like you never get to dress them up. So starting with
You get to dress up your workers.
been converted into proper individual placeable characters that can be placed within the world, can be customized, can be ordered to follow you around, or be assigned to a working station.
Why would a worker follow you around?
Come on
Yeah,
over
there's
here.
basically no
Are
difference.
they now fighters?
In a blacksmith.
Oh, okay.
You place them in the world the same way.
That's kind of interesting. I did think, like, wouldn't your blacksmith come off the bench and start fighting?
We introduced this system with the tavern.
But does that mean you can't loot thralls anymore? Or
A thrall work, so the barkeeper does that, and we took that and applied it across all of the work.
yeah, I kind of wonder how the loot system's going to work against that.
Action or workstation.
Yeah,
You just move them right to the one you want them to go.
I guess you can't, but that's kind of.
Oh, maybe you can, and maybe it just locks them in. It's hard to tell.
That there's some characters just kind of like milling about. And so all these characters, all these worker type characters now also have their own individual specific needs that they will work
If
to
you can't
attend to,
take worker thralls, then that'll be pretty.
including
pretty
things
poop.
which include things like drinking.
So they have needs for food and drink.
and can
I'm
also,
guessing this buffs them.
include fighting and fleeing. You know, like what Dennis said,
Oh, here we go.
there's essentially not a big difference between like a blacksmith and a fighter, but like
Statistically, there is.
statistically, yeah, but like, and also like a cook is going to be way less likely to like want to, engage in direct combat versus like a regular fighter. So they might just end up running away.
If your settlement comes under attack, there's a chance that they'll just flee or cower.
But will they break from the workstation and actually fight or be lootable is the real
When
question.
it comes to, I know that there are going to be some questions that come up.
We know what they're
soon,
going to
so I'll
do.
kinda get
They're going to
everyone-
break from the
it comes to
workstation and run into a pillar in death.
Yeah,
When you place them out in the world,
that's probably true. Yeah.
they the guards will stand wherever you position them to guard. The archers will stand posted wherever you send them. So they'll still defend normally. Dancers won't move around, so you don't have to worry about seeking corruption.
Oh, it's that dog. Looks good.
We didn't really change them, but crafting thralls, they'll go about their lives. They will look for places that they can pretend to eat or sleep.
Nice, to be fair.
And an important distinction with this system is that we didn't want to add a new layer on top of the game that was like, okay, well, now you're playing a life simulator or city builder on top of playing Conan Exiles. So you're really logging in and playing the same game, and life is just happening around you. If a thrall needs to eat, and they're basically just looking for a building that says, this is somewhere you can eat. And they go there and they eat out of a little bowl.
Where's the space to build all this?
They're
The map's not that big.
do something else. And when they eat,
You have 40 players and
It's just-
making bases like this.
living. So
Not only are they going to lag it to hell,
someone phrased
and they'll want to delete them, but
like all the thralls are RPing now. And that's really
it's ridiculous.
I feel like they just need to add
Yeah, and like
part
for
limit
those who are wondering,
like
the
official
law, they're
limits
also
where you
something
cannot
that
place
can be
more,
modded.
do the same
So,
placeables.
yeah, our intent is
and
that
then-
we want you to be able to play Conan Exiles.
don't know why
and
they
we don't
haven't
want
done
this
that.
feature to like
Yeah, hard
lock
limits.
your, like moment to moment like the core gameplay of Conan Exiles. But like, if you wanted to try something on your own,
Does it make more sense to just ban people when they build too much and then they have to buy a new account?
Behind the scenes,
It seems like they're overdeveloping, you know, with the tavern mechanics and city building mechanics, rather than focusing and drilling down on like the core combat.
Completely moddable.
You know,
The last thing I reckon, like,
whenever
they make more money from the PvE.
That's true.
Needs
That's true.
The RPers, they want like
everything
what the RPers want is like a living base, so it looks like it's real and there's like people wandering about and stuff. That would be heaven to them. They could just stand there all day.
Getting into
I'll do this.
Oh no, I can't.
Combat ever in their life.
Everyone understands that like this.
Oh, yeah, it's just. Sorry, it's hard to talk with them talking as well. yeah, I think you're right actually on that point on the RPers being the main cash draw, and I think a lot of that is down to just because they will spend more on things that look good. I think in the same regard, like if you look at what they did with the veneer spears, where they do this all the time, the accidental overpowered weapon or whatever, that's how they drain the PvP player base, I feel. You know?
Exactly, the snakes, like anything.
Oh yeah, the snakes.
Over.
I mean, you had to have the snakes.
Players, like in quotation marks.
The worst thing is, the worst thing is some of these things are really enjoyable as well, and then they just they nerf it to all hell to the point no one can enjoy it.
Yeah,
but
and then they bring out the free version. Like they brought out the free big snakes, didn't they? And they were exactly the same. But by that point, the snakes weren't even worth doing.
Exactly. I'd much rather everyone gets like the snakes than it's like nerfed to being nothing.
Yeah.
But we'll resume. We'll keep going. Let's see what else they got for us.
This is not intended to like get in the way of like regular gameplay. I also changed the time of day to see if I can coax some of our thralls to engage in EP time. But yeah,
EP time.
You know, your
what the hell's EP time?
To
at least it wasn't
automatically. So you may just like walks off and like. Dude,
he's not at the workbench.
Like he's not at the workbench anymore. Like I have I have this tier 4 guy with good bonuses. Like where's my guy? Like
why isn't he working my bench anymore?
Keep that in mind.
What the fuck?
Where was the bench? Oh, that's it right there. Great. Perfect. I was like, wait, is that the Tinker bench now? Okay, so a worker does not have to be actively at the bench in order to be able to like have the crafting, and then also
what?
Some functionality, a new UI element on the crafting thing above my head up here. Yeah.
So they're just psychically enhancing the benches.
Multiple different.
So all your thralls are active all at once, but walking around your base.
50 meters of the bench itself. Yeah,
it's currently 50 meters. It's something we can adjust. So if people find that 50 meters is obnoxious, it's not enough space. You know,
it's not a bad idea, but I know how it works. With the way like characters are laggy already as they're moving. Now each kind of thrall is going to be active as an AI.
Before we get too ahead of ourselves, so this new UI element here, allows
it's going to be base lag.
If you have multiple followers in your roster that can apply their bonuses to a bench, you'll have the option of choosing which one you want to apply to the bench, and then you'll actually be able to see exactly what bonuses they confer. And if you really want to get into like the exact like crunchy numbers, you can press this button to expand this, and you'll see the actual like the full range of like numerical bonuses that they provide for you for crafting. This will apply to every single crafting station, every single crafter. Of course, you know, the ones with like unique bonuses. And so like, and they have to be able to apply those bonuses to that specific bench. So like, it may be that like one bench only has like one option, but like this, for example, has 3.
Yeah, we look.
I mean, it's the better information. So
currently,
that's at least good because
now the
details from the UI has been awful.
Single bench
very often.
We literally just added 3 slots to show, you know, which thrall types you could choose from, and it'll automatically pick the highest bonuses, like the highest quality bonuses that you can get. So if a tier 2, you have a tier 1 and a tier 2, like alchemist.
Come on, use your words.
Tier 2. And then if you add a tier 3 to your settlement and it's in range, you won't see the tier 2 bonus anymore because the tier 3 is objectively better. It's only when you get to the tier 4 range where you have options between how you modify the output that you need to be able to make a choice. I'd like this to weigh less, or I'd like this to have higher armor, for example.
So in other words, everyone going for higher armor because once again, scout right's useless.
So yeah, again, we want this to not like obstruct like your moment to moment gameplay. So like,
well, it's gonna be base is gonna be a lag.
And think about this: how annoying are thralls when they block you in the doorway?
A bit unlucky right now. But yeah.
Now they're all moving around your base.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah,
you'll just be kicking them through your door. Follow, kick, unfollow.
Yeah, like this guy. Okay, yeah.
Also,
that's the question. Can kick the workers for how long? They'll be able to kick
change the outfits of all the thralls.
They'll have to code that in 2 months later.
Well, they said they'll flee. They'll start fleeing and then block up the other door.
Yep, it's just a regular guy. He's just the guy, and I just dress him up.
Imagine you're trying to like move loot from your base.
All the workers are running out the doors, jamming it up. Oh my god! And you're like, oh god, I can't get my loot out. They're raiding me.
Yeah. So any like valid points that you have within your base, your follows will automatically seek out.
Mechanic.
Yeah.
So like, for example, in this case. Gordon. Yeah.
Oh my god! They'll be sleeping in your bed, eating your food. It's great.
And is taking a sleep. And so like any bed that I lay out or any flagged as a bed that I lay out within my base is a valid point for a character to want to sleep. For example, we have this bench in a quiet corner of our base. This taskmaster here is just having a bite by a serene brookside.
2 questions.
A Taskmaster 1.
Talk about
useless thrall.
The first was, will this have an effect on your thrall count? And it does now. So.
Oh, great! Fantastic!
So that's how they put
items in the inventory. They should be ejected into the inventory.
Fantastic.
Pick them up and place them out into the world like you would.
Great. So now there has to be even more thrall count considerations.
Thralls. So now that does count against the total number of thralls you can have. And the other question that I saw was, how will this affect the thrall cap, particularly on official servers, right? So we limit the number of thralls players or clans can have. We're currently running performance tests to see how much or if we...
They're running performance tests.
So we are testing it. We're running tests on it. We want to find a good point that feels like you have a healthy number of followers, but
they'd know the performance if they played it.
So it's a thing that
5 will be the healthy number.
We will.
5.
That is probably I'd say about like maybe 15 I've seen on some servers is the healthy number.
The follower count.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, does this work?
It does.
Oh, excellent. We're also gathering a bunch of questions in chat, and whenever you guys want
the right questions,
whatever. But just letting chat know that I am collecting questions as well. So if we don't immediately answer them, like we can later on, or
yeah. Well, we'll allow for some like some pauses for like questions from like overall questions from chat, because like I know I'm just like yapping right now.
Fine.
I'm just blowing through some stuff right now, trying to get my ducks in a row. So yeah, we'll be more than happy to answer some questions in just a bit. Yeah, but thank you.
There was one person that was asking, are crafters still active while eating or sleeping? I don't know if that was...
Yeah. So yeah, we
sorry for any repeats.
No, it's totally fine. Yeah. So so we did touch on that. So yeah, a crafter does not have to actively be at a station anymore in order to be able to have that station craft, and that also applies to any bonuses if they're like a special crafter or like have special bonuses applied to them.
So using influence radius,
if they're
probably off the treasure
like sleeping
update,
that won't affect your ability to craft. Again, like the big focus of this feature is that it does not interfere with your like moment to moment like the core gameplay of Conan Exiles.
You sure about that?
Not a life management.
Well, I'm pretty sure it'll make it harder to speed
We love
if
those.
there's a load of craft
blocking the way. Yeah.
I think it's ConanShop.com.
Is it Conan Shop?
Yeah. There's
Conan Shop.
The Heroic Signatures website. If that's not the address.
Well, they're trying to sell me now.
Yeah, we do have a shop with a bunch of Conan stuff in it that you can get to from the Heroic Signatures website, I believe.
I'm just gonna make a quick adjustment.
ConanShop.com is not it.
Oh, not.
That goes
I
like,
think that used to be it.
goes Conan the detective, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
anime.
yeah.
Sorry, we're taking up a lot of space.
Nicole can
just
show more link in chat. If,
Yeah, I'll find it.
she finds the shop.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of questions about your shirt. It's actually it's sick. It's really nice. I like it. Okay,
So they can produce shirts.
sorry, my train
That's
of thought
good.
derailed for a second. Let's take questions from chat. If we have, I know, surely you have some. What was the one?
None she can say.
Trying to go.
Sorry, did you want me to?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone was asking about if it's possible to get a like an Orb of Nergal type station or barber for the thralls now that they're permanent.
Oh, be able to like customize the.
No, we can't do that. Too hard.
That sounds difficult.
He said it.
In the long term, possibly.
Called it. Too hard.
Well,
Pippi can code that.
I'm sorry. Forehead.
But too hard for game company. No.
Not, that's a really complex interaction for just the player to be able to change the way they work. So imagining the UX for how you do it with a thrall.
It's really complex for a player to be able to change a hairstyle.
Yeah, they'd have to probably like put it in the station like we do with one of these workstations.
Yeah. I
And then you
mean,
change it when you interact with them.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, yeah.
See, he's thinking that, and he's thinking, "Oh, I can do that," and the other guy's thinking, "No, it's too hard. Too hard."
Could have one of those slots for a follower to interact with. You know, you just manually put them in there. And then
Yeah. It's an excellent suggestion, but yeah, in the immediate term, there's that won't be just something.
They won't let me.
in other words,
Yeah, thank you
that
for the
doesn't make us money. No.
Yeah.
Did you finally add a questing system? Funny you ask that.
Oh.
We'll get to that.
Quests?
Sort of.
So like journey step quests, I guess.
Let's see.
Oh,
Can worker thralls be killed during raid time? Well, yeah. So like, yeah, they're so yeah. The thing.
So this is the interesting
every
one.
player's base now, like all your bases now suddenly you're gonna. Oop, you okay?
Sorry.
Yeah. So like suddenly like all of your bases are going to have like a sudden influx of a bunch of characters that are walking around, and so yes, like they are now valid targets if your base gets attacked, and so they're yeah, I suppose there is that consummate risk if you play on a server where the
at least worker thralls aren't as valuable anymore.
Oh, you can't be looted. Are they more valuable in a sense?
Balance, you know, having the best crafter.
You can only capture them in the world, I suppose, or kill them.
The dog.
You know what would be sick then if they made it now that you can recapture people's thralls with a
Yeah, you used to be able to do that.
Yeah, that would be absolutely sick if you could do that now.
so
That would
you
make
could
way
pick them
more
up and make
sense
them
as well than you know, like taking someone's thralls and putting them in your pocket. Like if you had to drag each individual thrall back to your base, that would be cool.
And you have to use a one-handed weapon. I mean, I can think of a bunch of encounters I've had where I've just like stolen thralls. People were knocking out and ran off with them with an axe in hand. But if you got a spear or a two-hander, you can't really do that. So it also becomes like weapon specific and makes them valid.
You can drag thralls on horses now, can't you?
Yeah, you can. That was added a while ago.
So that will be even cooler, like riding horses back from someone's base. It's like dragging all the thralls.
Yeah, it'd be sweet if you could attach more than one. Like if you could get like maybe a limit of like 3 or 4. But yeah, running back with a whole gaggle of them would be great.
We did actually go through both maps and add thrall rescue cages.
They're adding more dogs. I do like dogs, but you know.
You can find those thrall rescue cages like Sipta has all over the Exiled lands now too, and you can rescue the barkeeper from those. So
RPers love the dogs.
To get a tavern anymore. And the purge has.
Problem is they're always cycling in and out of the bazaar, so I can never pick up the ones I want.
Yeah. We really wanted to expand more upon just like being able to get and recruit more followers, and actually recruit them and have them willingly join your cause, as opposed to the way.
Oh, they're going anti-slavery now.
Move into what are
It's a newer era of Conan.
and And then we'll come back.
It's been too much forced labor.
There might be some questions about like some of the new building pieces that are being shown off in the background here. But
I don't see any new building pieces other than that pillar, maybe.
Pieces and new.
Some of that pagoda stuff might be new.
That pillar does look new now.
Yeah. But
Maybe the pagoda corner.
My friend.
Playing cylinder that has no.
This stinky boy.
What's that? Some
That doesn't.
yolk thing?
That does not.
Tentacles.
Not pleasant.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so the corruption is so stank.
Is this cough to be like, oh, don't go near that? Is it like a signal?
Yeah.
It's not finished.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and then I did see something in chat just real quick also.
Don't go
bring
near
up at the very start. So, like, in Age of Heroes, where we're continuing
Oh, look, a teapot.
to releasing new major gameplay features for free for everyone to enjoy as part of the base game.
Major gameplay features
Settlements and companions, or the new companions,
for free.
will be part of the base game at launch and will not require like any kind of like paywalling or like any additional.
Can we get a reversion?
It's just there's some like steps that you might have to do for like your companions, for example.
We're gonna need like Conan Classic, like they did WoW Classic. Have some different errors.
Your followers will have this logic as soon as they awaken the moment. They
I would too. Oh my god.
So this is for everyone.
I play that through.
So yeah, let's move into companions.
Yeah.
Companions. That was just all about it.
So what are companions? So there's a little terminology like clarification I just want to bring up here up front. So these companions are new, fully voice-acted characters with their own special quest, like unique quest lines to be able to recruit them with their own unique passives and perks that
sounds pretty decent.
Depending on your choices throughout the quest line. So these companions are followers. So
unique followers.
Squares versus rectangles kind of thing, like. Companions are followers, but not all followers are companions. It came up as a question in some of our previews that we made, so just wanted to make that clear. So yeah, Age of Heroes will launch with 2 of the such companions. I'm going to take...
That armor looks pretty cool.
And
don't know if that was new.
I hit this button. We're going to go visit the first one of which is an interesting character. Because I know some of you all are wondering what the heck was that pink smoke coming from. Well, yeah. we're gonna find out.
It's gotta be some yog thing.
Something about that.
Yeah, it doesn't like it.
All right.
Okay, so it is in the jungle, Lemurian ruins.
Now, let me make sure the audio is up actually, because you want to hear this.
What are they slow walking for?
Too far into this, in the interest of both time and spoilers, but
Exile come.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Come back to Conan Exiles. Stop playing Soul Mask.
I do. So I heard it.
I have subtitles.
Oh, in the cool
The gray ape.
There.
Either that dog is OP or they must have devstated it.
Yeah, they're definitely not rolling legit on those dogs.
Sound effect volume is low. All right, let's see here.
What the hell is that thing?
You don't hear anything?
I can hear it, will they? I don't even know what it is.
Do you hear voice?
It's some weird...
Do you hear the voice
thing I'm not sure I'm allowed to describe on YouTube with tentacles? I've seen some things like this before, but
space octopus.
Not in Conan.
I always hear your voice in my.
Summon the. Okay, it's got some ghost. So they're spawning ghosts.
Holding this form requires much
Luffy. Is he a sorcerer?
Look how proud the guy on the left is of this.
Well, you can tell he worked on it. He's the only dev left. The other guy just goes, no, we can't do that, need money. Here's the last one, just working away on it as everyone else is off on Dune.
Complex arcane calculations led me to this strange land.
So are you going to be able to reach us? Loads of people love to base there.
Something right now.
Yeah. Blocked off. Blocked
Yeah.
off. Leafu. Banned.
Not allowed to build there now.
That would signal the return
Lufu.
calculable appetite. It is distant.
Yeah, they're describing Yogg,
Yeah.
the endless hunger.
Okay, chat says I got to save the dog. We're saving the dog. There.
Oh my god.
All right, yeah, shift deleted. Get out of here.
So companions, like Andy just showed, this guy's a little bit long-winded in the intro here, but
buddy.
he's got a story to tell. He's
Defend
got
when attacked.
in the exiled lands, and talking to him and doing what he wants you to do will give you a little bit of a journey to go on. And you know, based on what you do during the journey, you'll wind up with a follower in the end if you complete it. That'll have unique and different perks based on your interactions during the quest that you go on. After they're converted, you know, they'll be like a normal follower that follows you around. And we actually also have a ton of like continued immersive voice lines for them to play whenever they follow you around the world. So they'll have things to comment on, talking about the different biomes and races and POIs and just like all sorts of stuff.
Racist.
Comment on people's race.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Are they gonna have racist companions? You know,
And you inspect it.
You bloody Zingarans have had enough of them.
I got a few things to say about these Tafari.
So if you want to go through again,
Cannibals, a lot of them.
what the other side of the perks are, and if you want to try to mix and match those things, you know, you've got
Oh my god.
good reasons to go through and try to do all the different things and some, you know, little fun activities to set for yourself for at least part of your gameplay for the day. Converting them, they actually have
Are they gonna perma die though? What's the point in investing
for each companion,
hours worth of gameplay in a companion perma dies?
and
Maybe
you know,
it'll
there'll
be like one of those where they just become like knocked out for a little while and then
that
they
to
get
make it
back
so
up again.
That'd be the smart way to do it.
the next
That's why I wouldn't assume they'd do that.
You a little bit of
It's
a break
just
so you don't
there's a storyline,
log
but
in,
if they ever die, you never get
today.
access
You
to
don't
it
have to spend the
again.
whole time grinding that character.
It'd be good if you could revive them with the sorcery on the necromancy, like
And,
burial grounds or something.
The
Yeah.
start of the second one. For this one, we took
There's some nice looking grass. I haven't seen the game look like that in a while. I just always turn my grass off, I guess.
and turned
Yeah.
it into a deeper story for you to follow. So
Yeah,
the second
just
hidden-
showing that this is you know, I mean, maybe you want to look at this, but yeah, I don't want to go too far into that.
That's Freya's hovel, I think.
Don't spoil
sure.
it. So yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Don't want to get too far
So
into it.
I
so
won't
yeah,
say
but
the
yeah.
name or anything, but this will be the second hidden face on the teaser image that Andy posted. Where
Well, it's on the. I mean, it's the key art's out already. It's all the banners got changed on social media. So
Yeah.
yeah, you see you see Conan with the Luffy and our gal Freya.
Oh, yeah. That was right.
I guess there's some mechanical questions that are like probably important to clarify. Just I guess like set expectations so no one's like unpleasantly surprised or anything. But so yeah, Freya will be the second
That's gonna be
companion
the
that
case
will
no matter what,
launch with
mate.
Age of Heroes. Now, as Freya is an existing character that can already be a follower.
My expectations couldn't be lower.
Wondering like, well, what happens when you have Freya? So anyone that has Freya, like that has Freya, will,
Freya.
yeah, just like the old Freya, we'll continue to have that NPC, and it'll still be like the NPC named Freya. With like nothing will change about that character, but after the Age of Heroes launch,
So it's a new Freya.
the Freya that spawns in the world will no longer be accessible and will be replaced permanently by the new special companion version of Freya. So those of you with the old Freya still be able to like use her as a combat follower, but she will not have the bespoke storyline and the special perks that are available to the new Freya. I suppose.
And balance wise, they're not tuned to be turbo thralls. Like they will have, you know, standard high tier thrall kind of power gains, but the perks that they get are another source of power. So ultimately they probably will be a bit stronger than normal thralls, but it's due to the additional little bonuses they give through the perks that they get.
Yeah. The intent
Which are not statistical; they are mechanical perks.
Yeah.
It's not like Freya gets 5% penetration because it's something that's fun that ties in with the theme of the story that you do.
So they're getting unique perks based off the story, I guess.
These characters are bespoke made for Exile lands,
But we'll staple them onto Scepter.
to the game, so they're only on exiled lands, and they take a very long time to make, and they're very cool.
They're abandoning Scepter.
Swing, even
That's
if you
great.
play on exiled lands regularly, which the vast majority of people do.
No, they should integrate it.
it'll be available on Xbox.
Both. They should just start giving Scepter away for free.
Yeah.
That'd be the best way to do it.
Okay. And so I did see some people also ask, like, are these quests repeatable? And so, like, yeah, you like, for example, if you lose one of them.
Oh, okay, so they do die.
Even with down but not out in the game now.
Down but not out.
So well, like, you can go back and you still have to do the quest again, but you can.
Oh yeah, I heard of that. Yeah, so you can like revive the thralls somehow because they're down but not out.
Future chapters, we plan on adding additional companions in this similar vein, so you can always go back and do the quest line again, and then go through the process and then recruit them officially. And
Some more grind.
maybe you'll do different things this time to be able to see like what different perks you can get, because as Dennis said, like, you get the hints on like what
More grind, more RNG.
getting that perk, them getting that perk.
This is one of the big reasons we framed this as Age of Heroes, because these characters are heroes themselves. The companions that you got, you as a player wind up doing heroic things to aid them in their journey, and they have their journey of a hero where they face
Oh, nice for the NPCs. They get a hero's journey. Nice.
them through it.
I'm really glad for the NPCs that I'll be grinding and they'll be eating my food and sleeping in my bed. They'll be the hero. Great.
Help them through it.
Great. Love it.
Pretty cool.
We're all fighting battles that people can't see, right? And so like,
I think they're talking about their addictions now.
and the demon within, which is also a literal thing that guy talks about. Anyway, yeah. Nicole.
I did want to mention something real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Hey, yeah.
A lot of people are asking about like bug fixes and stuff, and with every update. That
No.
Really? People are asking about bug fixes.
Yeah,
Lots
for
of them,
sure.
too.
Yeah, there's a couple specific ones that I just wanted to like make sure we acknowledge here on stream, just so like folks know that we were aware of them at the very least, and we'll get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
I want to talk about the content stuff first.
We've now fixed an animation bug in blinking.
There's a lot of people.
Characters now blink the right amount of times.
We do.
Well, no, of course, yeah. Like as with every single update and patch we make with Conan Exiles, like even all content updates will still include various bug fixes or quality of life fixes. And obviously, not all bugs are created equal, and so some things take a little bit longer to address than others. And we know, what, we're already getting into it. I'm just going to talk about it real quick. So yeah, whatever. Yeah. So a couple of things that we just wanted to touch on just really quick, just to make sure you guys.
What exploits are they going to introduce?
We're aware of very high priority things. Still working on it. One, we know folks are still falling through stuff. Like
People are still falling through their
it
buildings.
sucks. We are working on it. As soon as we have more information, we will blast it to everyone, because believe me, we want it fixed too. We want it fixed ASAP too.
Fixing the collision. Oh my god, something that's defaulting Unreal Engine. Worked fine before, somehow now broken.
Undermeshing.
Undermesh. Okay, yeah.
Undermeshing? Wow, that's never happened before.
There were adjustments made to the system,
We've never seen undermeshes, have we?
and it's
A new system. Wow, never heard that before.
hurting some
great, yeah.
ecosystems. But the alternative in the short term would be that people die when they're just walking around the normal ground. So to me, it's more important that
People will start dying on the normal ground.
walking across the desert.
That's great.
And we're working on a fix for that undermesh system to prevent people from being able to bury themselves under the ground.
Yes. So yeah, those are the two like major or like hot button issue things that I just wanted to acknowledge.
Can the hero help you
especially,
out when you get stuck in the ground?
Oh yeah.
That is the Facebook comments and sometimes and we know about
The Facebook comments, that's you.
that there's some the discourse about a couple of these things. So we just wanted to give you all a shout out, and we appreciate all your
That's your shout out.
keeping us honest.
Getting our feedback now.
Moving
Keep
forward.
saying the truth on the
Just correct
Facebook.
myself. So yeah, let's talk about let's talk about shiny things and pretty things that are coming to
Shiny things.
So some of you
Shiny things that cost shiny money.
beautiful new building pieces that are coming y'all's way. So
Oh, those rounded pieces. The archers are probably. That's funny.
yes, that's amazing.
That is great.
Screenshotting that.
Just need the moon.
What we did with the tie sets, where we went back and expanded upon an we're going back and expanding upon existing culture sets.
Yeah, so if you already bought the set, you need to buy more for it to be complete.
Building pieces this time. The new pieces that you're seeing are titled under the it's called the Argosian Observatory theme. Recently we had like an astrologer and stargazer bundle, and we're continuing pushing that theme.
I mean, it looks cool. The RPers will love it, but like, would I want if it was in a battle pass? I'd go, oh, that's cool, but
Samples of
The RPs will absolutely wet their
I'm not gonna
knickers
buy
up.
that.
It's not gonna.
outfits.
Well, wait till you hear like some of the new building pieces are like 400k or something.
Yeah.
Can only be blown up from a slight corner.
The Stargazer set, the Corinthian Stargazer set.
That is ugly. All of that is ugly. Weird hat,
The wide brim. I like that.
weird Babylonian stuff.
Hey man, I got a big hat. I got a big noggin. I like big hats. What can I say? What can I say? We have a new horse comparison.
That looks alright, but it's like whatever.
on y'all's way. So of course, this will update dynamically based on whatever your clan's logo is.
Yeah, we know how that works.
New curved ceiling pieces.
I do like those archers.
Actually, I'm gonna.
Stairs. Did you show the stairs?
Roof.
Did I show the stairs? Oh, we have a couple other buildings that I wanted to
Roof parts.
show off really
Cool.
quick.
Oh yeah, just go into the darkness.
The what?
Are you going to come back to that?
The what's that? The base?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
He's getting mad. You didn't show the pay for stuff.
I also looked up here. Hold on one second. Yeah.
The lighthouse.
Thingy? Yeah. Wait. Oh God, I'm so lost.
It's
now.
underneath you.
I'm so wait, but there, we had the little like structure thingies. Hold on one
It's the
second.
blind leading the blind.
I'm getting so turned around here. I'm so sorry.
Where's he going?
And he's lost in the.
I'm lost in the sauce.
It's too
chat.
dark.
I am so sorry. Yeah, I really should just turn it on. Jesus. What am I doing here?
One of the hardest things about
Sorry.
showing stuff for us is the glare on the
Can
screen.
you put it on daytime?
Yeah, it's too dark. Sorry.
Looks like they barely know the controls of their own game.
We have so many lights
well, he's
around
using
us
the
that just
controller,
wash
isn't
the
he?
screen out.
You know,
I think so.
How
I
easy
like
it would be.
rehearsed
No, I do have some sympathy for that.
press previews and stuff like that too, and I've done this whole walkthrough like 8 or 9 times now. and I'm
Maybe if
still
more
losing
people
myself
buy
in the
this
sauce.
battle pass, mouse and keyboard.
What are brains, chat? What are brains? Okay, where's
Yeah.
that really cool
Isn't
ceiling?
it right underneath the top?
That's already in the.
Oh,
That's in the old school DLC. That statue. What are they showing off here?
Because I will never.
Oh, constellations on a top ceiling.
Our incredible art team.
That is
And
kind of cool.
Yeah.
Highlight.
Well, no one's ever said the art is bad.
Yeah.
Because of the lighting and the glare, it's
Oh yeah, I see. It's kind of a 3D effect.
very
Deep
close look at this just gorgeous parallax and layering of this
glass. Nice.
and the way the reflection, the way that light hits. Oh, it's just it's yummy. It's good. It's
That is
so-
solid.
I
Huh?
love the texture and the surface, like that.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
exterior surface.
Oh, it's so good. I love it. And
And
then
then
like
just tell someone
all these little details.
sanded it, wiped it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, each one of these corners has a different like moon phase. And I think what was the trivia you were saying about these various like signs here?
Yeah, there's an RPG book that has the Aquilonian astrological calendar and
Oh, astrological signs.
symbols for each of
The
them.
girls will be happy.
Kind of tie up. With
Yeah,
Deep into the astrology.
which is important. And it's really cool that that reference was already there, and it's just cool to like throw that in there as a touch. So yeah, if any of our art team is watching, you're amazing. We love you. Thank you. Let's see, what were other things that I glossed over or missed?
the pineapple.
Well, it's the art team. So
Oh,
too.
they're all right.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I got like super turned around, and now I'm like floundering a little bit, and I apologize. I thought it was. Let's see here. So in the meantime, while I flounder around a little bit, I'm happy to take a.
Doesn't know where he is on Noob River.
Oh yeah, let's just take a look at the build while I'm like floundering around and flying.
I can ask anything.
Nice pagoda, though. Nice IP buildings.
Collection of questions going on.
Yeah, it's really nice looking.
Can we level workers to get better bonuses?
There we go.
No. That was the thing that
It's just the way he says no to everything.
might become a thing in the future. But in this update, no.
That's a cool looking window if that's T3.
This question is going to probably be a no, but people are wondering if there's companions.
So you cannot romance companions.
Romance
That's
companions.
actually where
Oh my god.
start.
So they started wanting to romance Freya. This is how this whole feature came about.
Not to go-
That explains a lot.
because I think that when games do
Explains
that,
a lot.
when it's done at its very best, it is still very cringe.
Oh, I disagree.
I respectfully disagree with you, Dennis, but
It's
you know,
very
I'm
hard.
not.
It's very hard to do well, and with the type of interactions that we have in Exiles and the amount of time that you spend with a companion, it's not quite the same as it is in some other games.
my
So
Yeah,
I think it
you'd
would be
be
hard to
banging him in a bosh somewhere, really, wouldn't you? Any romance to it.
of
Well, I was thinking, like, it's very problematic in the old style when you bash him over the head with a truncheon and use binding. You know,
and additionally, I think that
very problematic.
support as well, like a lot of animation. And in our companion quests, they'll emote and stuff during the things.
Oh, the Wiimote, good.
Almost.
So I'm like, oh, help me. And they're giving me a thumbs up. You got it, pal.
romanceable character. You want them to have real intimate interactions with the player, right? So, you know.
What is his idea of romance?
Yeah, someone was just like,
Yeah, someone said that's okay, we have mods.
that's also.
You have nightmares
I
about
think
that guy.
Mods.
The way that guy was
long
raising his
story short,
eyebrow.
that's just not the vision that I think we have for Conan Exiles. And
That's funny because at one point the erotic role players were the biggest demographic in the game for a short window. I don't know if that's true now, but
getting my brain back on track here. So yeah, this is the pineapple that we were just talking about, and as some people noted, some of the new building pieces are these. Oh, wait, why is it not? Oh, is it
the glass pieces are cool.
because of that? No, I thought I had it on. I can't copy.
It's probably because you can't click through
So
it.
you can, you should be able to stack these up.
Like the
Let me see.
tracing of it is going right through the glass.
Sorry, our team. I know these are all for placeholder icons. Please don't kill me. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Let's see. Middle. There we go. Cool. So yeah, these are just like, yeah. Oops. Yeah, if you want your windows to just get really, really, really tall, like you can just go.
windows.
Yeah, really like long windows, big long windows.
And then you can build your sky base up there.
Plotting.
If I see that, I think there's a sky base at the top.
The height limit is just like whatever building limit is hard coded into the game. I imagine
What?
whatever.
That wasn't the case before.
Regular building pieces. Let's just say that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, and I wanted to do 50 meters. So yeah, and this is the other thing that I was looking for, but it features all the same things that we've already shown just previously. So the horse comparisons, another look at the ceiling with a little bit less glare and lighting. I'm just gonna take another moment to show this part off.
okay. You got a pretty ceiling you want to sell us. We got it.
Oh yeah, a new ivy. That's right.
Ivy. Oh yeah, that's not going to be laggy. Look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, it does
All
look cool.
decorated.
It looks cool, yeah. If I was a role player, I'd think this is great. They're taking something I already get in a mod and selling it to me.
As a reminder,
I think that's amazing.
Age of Heroes, there will no longer be a battle pass. So the system is completely
So it's no longer a battle
all
pass.
the resources that went into creating the battle pass. If you would like to.
Right.
What?
We diverted back into gameplay. So one thing I forgot to mention is whenever you do convert a companion into a follower, you get some rewards that come with that. So you'll learn to be able to make some new
Wait. So everything that was in the prior battle passes is now going to be in the game.
character.
So why people buy battle passes for?
If we recall a certain stinky friend in our base.
Yeah.
That's a bit weird, you know, like
Maybe something related to that. Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad the battle pass is gone. It makes absolutely no
Yeah,
sense.
so, and
oh, it didn't. And I mean, people were only using one battle pass to buy the next one, and it was horrible challenges. But
gameplay
Well,
features
challenges
or
are
new
really
rewards,
that's
new
Challenges
content that
is
we're working on. We're still
the same regard. Even though I missed out on some battle passes, I think like,
new bespoke.
what about people that bought specifically like this battle pass, that battle pass, and they spend money to get like
Okay,
exclusive items that are no longer exclusive? That's kind of screwy.
Those are the main two feature thingies, and then the fun shiny
Bizarre
bits.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we show the bizarre stuff. Let's see. I'm trying to go think about whatever else.
I'm trying to think.
Let's see.
I imagine they'll just throw it all in the bazaar and then
what are
like
some
you can
other, like,
buy
fun
it
new
if you want
builds
it.
That would be while that'd probably be the most logical solution. I'm not sure.
Ambient life interactions.
I don't know. They kind of just said that you'll be able to unlock some stuff through the game. So
We went through the list of stuff and found all kinds of things we could make animations for.
all kinds of things that can make animations for baths.
An hour now.
Is that a toilet?
I think it is, yeah.
The William Dafoe .gif.
They finally got a toilet. They did this because Soul Mask has a toilet. Yeah, Soul Mask has a toilet. So now they have to have a toilet. And he gets stuck. He had to use God mode, and he can't get out of it. It's bugged. The chair is bugged. He can't pick it up. I've had this bug before. Do you remember that? I was stuck on the throne.
Let's see. There's.
Oh my god!
Just ignore that.
Look at this new cool stuff. We got a toilet. Can't get off. It's stuck.
Include, what is it? Let's see. Under food. Yeah.
That's amazing.
This.
Oh yeah, let's show something that's non-interactive.
Look, more placeables.
Vintner themed items. I think the stuffing tub is in that same.
That's
menu.
right. Yeah. Did we place one over here, or wasn't there one over here?
Oh,
No. That's right. Yeah. We
it's wiped, right?
Yeah. We replaced that. That's right. There we go. Yeah. So this is
Grape stomping tub.
grape stomping tub. You can just like get into. Hell yeah. Very good.
Okay.
Unfortunately not. Yeah.
I think to Fallout 76, where there's just like stupid things that you just do in the corner of your base for like a minute and then walk off again.
Actually, cover both the living settlements and companions coming in all its way, and then we'll of course have that's just for the first chapter of Age of Heroes, and there will be future chapters, of course, and we'll be adding new features as well, which we're not ready to talk about today, but stay tuned and we'll have more information coming your way very soon. In fact, we'd had a little play test of one of them last night, and apparently they seem to really like it. So,
So more unprepared features coming down the pipe.
So any closing remarks? Or
Look at that throw over there, stuck again.
from chat. Anything
Got
need?
plenty. Just depends on how many you want to answer.
Well, you've got some
One
time.
good thing that
want to ask some
Steve
questions? That's totally
is
fine.
Yeah.
it's going to be more enjoyable raiding new bases.
Oh,
It's going to look
Sorry, I
like
didn't
more
interrupt.
like
I
an
didn't talk about
actual
one last thing
settlement. You know what I mean?
It's going to be chaos.
So right now we're aiming at a public beta for August
It's going to be a lag
22nd.
fest.
Oh yeah, it's going to be awful.
We shift around,
gonna be
so please be
impossible,
aware of that. And so
seriously.
we're doing our best to deliver.
Impossible. What happened there? I think the stream died.
No.
They not my stream, but I think their stream their stream died, and then they resumed for the last 8 minutes.
No.
They couldn't even run the stream.
So your thrall limit should technically stay the same whenever you log in.
So this should be the last bit of it.
Just like fighters, dancers, bearers, whatever. They'll all still be the same.
Oh, wait. Is stream down?
What?
They didn't even notice by the time it was back up.
The stream crashed? What?
There's 0 drop frames.
Uh-oh.
This is funny.
Uh-oh.
Did internet go down? What happened?
YouTube
Well,
is
we're still getting
working.
chat.
It's just Twitch, apparently.
Just Twitch.
I guess refresh.
Oh, we're back?
Cool.
Hey,
That's weird.
W.
Yeah, it was just Twitch.
We had a little bit of a hiccup.
Yeah. No, it
I
was
suppose they're all just winding down anyway.
just Twitch.
Cool.
Yeah.
A series of tubes.
Cool.
Yep.
Back to business then. Going back to the question
Yeah,
of
so-
what happens to your thrall cap. Nothing whenever you log in. Like you shouldn't lose anything because the thralls will be
Shouldn't.
into an item that you have to place out. Unplaced thralls don't count, so they won't count until you put them down.
So wait, all your thralls are going back into your inventory to be placed.
Next question, please.
That'd be interesting if you managed to kill someone or raid them before they get to place their thralls
Companions needed to eat.
Yeah.
and get the whole base.
Yeah, if companions eat and sleep. I'm sorry, I don't know if Nicole's mic was on, but it's just cosmetic. It's they basically portray life. They don't actually need to sleep. There's no penalty if they don't sleep or if they don't eat. It's just a behavior they want to execute.
Yeah. There's no like constant upkeep with
Flying thrall.
systems.
Quick, look away.
Yeah. So, like followers will still like eat food as a part of like the base follower system. Like like I fed that dog earlier. Like characters will still eat
If
that.
their health is low, they still need to eat to heal.
But like if like through the
So they're just emoting around is what they're saying.
like character's internal parameters, like
But the crafters kind of have an influence radius to the benches, I guess, that they're near.
anything like that. Like again, we don't want the possibility of these random interactions or random events potentially blocking moment-to-moment gameplay, because it would suck if if a thrall took some nice like high-level crafting like food material that you were hoping to save up or something like that, or something like that. Yeah, it would be unfortunate. So.
And release date for Twitch.
Oh, did we get cut out during the release date? Oh, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So,
It's coming to you. Boop.
geez. So right now the target date for the public beta is August 22nd, which I believe is next.
22nd.
That date may shift, so please keep an eye out. But we are doing our best.
I don't know why they run a beta. I've heard so many like bugs come in from the beta, like dupes,
Cut out again.
exploits,
Saying that again. Yeah.
and then just they push it anyway.
What is this do?
Yeah.
Because they got like I think it's a 2-week deadline from any beta.
Admin panel. That is actually a really good question. Oh yeah.
They're complaining about DDoS.
Like a normal thrall would be. I think the only caveat is they won't receive their perks normally. So if you spawn one, there's actually a second set of commands you have to use to actually give them a perk from the A/B choice. So if you want to spawn one manually, you can, but you also have to have that second set of commands, which
Gotcha.
we'll probably publish with the mod information about them. Which if it's available, it should be available.
Gotcha. Let's see. I know there was another. Oops, sorry. There was another question about. There's a bunch of stuff here. What about thralls that are already in boxes? I imagine that they will be unaffected. Like what? I mean,
Yeah,
if they're
they
in
just
storage.
I
they're just in
imagine.
storage. Yeah.
I imagine, yeah, you should have some confidence with that.
How many units is the Foundation in the game? I can't remember off the top of my head. Is it 256 units or 512 units, or around that?
I don't know. I don't know the size. I'm sorry.
If anyone on the team is watching, can someone message Nicole and pass the info along? Because I'd like to show like what 50 meters actually like looks like in game. Because
It's 2.5 meter blocks
really like a real
square.
It can't be 512.
I think it's 2.5.
Okay, yeah.
Half height of a character is around 88.
Oh, so I guess 200 something
I'm pretty sure I measured it
more in line.
at some point.
Is there a range? No, there's no range finder or anything like that. Yeah. Oops. Let's see here.
What's he doing?
Let's see.
He's doing 50 meters for some reason,
I mean,
but he's now burying into the ground.
settlement systems affecting performance. Is that something that we are looking into?
Yeah. We mentioned it a bit earlier,
Okay.
but
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. We're having our QA team is running performance passes on that now to report back to us, and that
QA team, I don't think I trust them at all. Quality assurance.
come to just the official stuff.
That's one thing this game has lacked.
And the server would still have to change whatever they want their caps to be, and single player is going to be largely unaffected because living settlement stuff doesn't run when you're not there. So there's no real performance impact when you're not actually observing thralls.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they just go idle. So they say there's no like calculations being done if there's no one to witness it. It's like, does a tree fall in the forest if no one's around, et cetera, kind of stuff. But yeah.
And one foundation is 256, so you 10 of them. sorry, 5 of them makes 1,000. 5 times that is 5,000, roughly. It's a little more, but.
Okay, great.
Why are they doing math randomly? I didn't get the point of that at all.
We'll do it if we have no further questions, and then we'll have a follow up to this as well. Like we'll have blog posts explaining like specific things and feature showcases, and then we can do another round of like Q&A or we're always reading your comments and your questions, and so like if any other like major hot button topics come up, or if a lot of other questions pop up, we're more than happy to follow up and either put out a blog or a video like we did earlier. I hope some of you got something out of that. So we'll do that again. We'll do forum posts as well, of course, indeed.
Oh yeah.
And referrals can be picked up after placement. So they're just they're just regular, like
not returned to your inventory picked up, but they can be moved.
Right, yeah. So once placed into the world, they're
so you can't pick them up
permanently. So yeah. But
okay.
Break bond.
Yeah,
just get rid of it if you didn't want it
to actually delete it. I'm gonna go rescue this our friend up here. Yeah. So as soon as I place them, they just go back to kind of doing what they were doing. But otherwise they can be just like moved around as any. This is an alchemist that you previously could.
No, he's just bug sitting down.
That's
great.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I'm looking forward to trying out some new braids.
Heroes. Again,
I feel like anything more than that will just be like I guess we'll see how it turns out.
The real question is
again
the performance and
that's it from me.
Maybe if the thrall count goes significantly lower, then it will improve overall performance, but I don't have my hopes up.
Yeah, I think the performance is already so bad. It's kind of an issue, and then they're adding more fuel to the fire of performance. And that's the real kind of crux of it. I don't know, I'm kind of interested on what they said on the battle pass and how some of that will be integrated into the game. And the companion system itself is kind of interesting. I wouldn't mind seeing what's going on there, but I'm not seeing a lot for me, like as a PvP or a raider or anything.
Yeah.
It's a real sticky situation in that regards, because like
it just kind of seems.
Oh, you cut out there, man.
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah.
It just kind of seems like it'll make sort of raiding the people that do enjoy this kind of thing more enjoyable, because like whenever you would raid like a kind of RP looking base, it was always cool because it felt more real.
Yeah.
There'll just be more of that now. Like
there'll be more abject terror as you're cutting through their best crafting thralls, making your way through their rooms, taking everything. They'll be screaming. They'll be running around. They'll be logging out. They won't be able to grab the crafters.
Cool, actually, like all the crafting thralls like running in fear from you and stuff. Like if it all works, like as they're saying it will do, it will be pretty cool. But I just don't have faith that it's gonna work whatsoever.
That's interesting though. You can't.
It'd be like a load of thralls stuck in a doorway, like we were saying.
Oh yeah. But the interesting PvP aspect of that is though you can break into someone's base, like you're fighting someone. How often by the time you break through, they've gathered all their stuff out and got it out. Well, if you break through the final door, their crafting thralls can't be like. From what I heard there, can't be picked up and taken away. So you can at the very least kill their best armorsmith, kill their best bladesmith. So you're going to start pushing them back wherever they deploy, if that makes sense. So I can kind of see that in the grander like war aspect of it being like advantageous.
Also, if you're trying to save your followers, you'd have to make them actually follow you, which is pretty cool. Like having to, like if you just going right, abandon everything, we're just trying to save stuff. You actually have to run off with your follower.
Yeah, out in the environment,
being like caught and killed. So that's pretty cool,
yeah. Yeah. There's some interesting aspects there, but overall, I don't know about the game at the moment. It's a bit funny. I'm more leaning on. I want to see what happens with the performance. That's the big thing for me, because if the performance is bad, then I can't really PvP much. I
mean, I feel like the official servers is always going to be the same issues as well. Like not once have they mentioned, oh yeah, when we've sorted out all the speed hackers
Oh, yeah.
and all the other bullshit you have to deal with, like
Russian aim botters. I've seen a few of those. Like that was the last thing because bows are also so strong. I started seeing way more like aim botters that would like they'd shoot you from miles away, but like even just like as you slightly break cover in and out, arrow would fly in, like impossible shots. But yeah, overall interesting to revisit the Well of Conan. I think pretty interesting video. So we'll upload this and see how that does. So until the next one, till the next video we do, probably on Conan. maybe we'll do a Vart's trap base raid. That'd be fun. Or do some sleepy things by the door and roll in and steal everything. Because that was a good laugh. Yeah. Yeah, that was classic. Well, I'll catch you in the next one, man. See ya.
Yeah. See you later, mate.